Is your dynamic Facebook ads not spending? You've watched my video, broad targeting and dynamic Facebook ads in 2023, and you've launched the single campaign strategy, launching DCT ad sets, and you're just simply not seeing spend on some of these ad sets. Well, today's video will be diving into that, kind of what my thoughts are around that and how to get around that specific problem. Now, if you're questioning why I'm credible to be teaching these types of things, well, first off, my name is Nick Theriot. I run an advertising agency specifically focused around Facebook ads, and I basically come in and help you grow your business from all aspects of CPA, AOV, and LTV. Now, I also coach and mentor students, and both of those links for my agency and coach and mentor students are found below. Done over $60 million with Facebook ads, and I've hundreds of videos on this channel to document all of that specifically. Now, before we get started, hit the like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's dive into it. So, dynamic Facebook ad not spending. Well, first off, let's just show you really quick what our campaign level looks like. Single campaign, CBO, budget. Now, going a little bit further into the ad set level, we can look right here and see that in this particular campaign from May 12th to May 14th, we've launched a DCT 116. It's a dynamic creative testing ad set. And we have our broad ad set, which is like our main winners ad set right there. And you can see that we spent $1,700 on our broad main ad set and about $119 on our DCT. So it's technically not spending a lot, or it didn't spend significantly. It's literally spent not even 1/10, because 1/10 would be about $170. It's been about just over 6% basically. And this is not significant for me at all. This is a DCT that did not get a lot of spend. Now, target CPA, or at least the CPA, looks better, but it does not create an impact on the business. So we turn it off. We tested some other DCTs. You can see right here, these are just other DCTs that, again, failed. This is May 13th through 15th. This is May 12th through 14th. So 3 days. And then guess what? We launched another DCT, because what do we do in DCTs? We keep failing and not spending. We keep creating more, but strategically. So we're gonna go over strategically in a second. So what we did was when we launched our next round of DCTs, 123 and 124, you can see right here that 123 took off. This is May 16th through May 18th. Again, May 12th through 14th, May 13th through 15th, May 16th through May 18th, and 123 just freaking skyrocketed. It's getting almost all the spend, $2,000 in spend over 3 days. Our budget's about $1,000 a day. So just to show you right there that it's crushing it. It's getting all the spend. Now, we had the mindset of this DCT or DCTs were not getting spend for a while, but what reality was, we kept feeding the algorithm bad assets. Facebook's going to spend majority on a DCT that A, they have high confidence in, and B, that's going to produce you the highest confidence in producing you the result you want. So yes, you will get DCTs sometimes, get a lot of spend and not impact the business. That's totally okay. We just simply turn it off. And then we will get DCTs that get a lot of spend, and then we'll simply create amazing results for the business. Now, the CPA is all right. It's like not significantly different than what originally we're getting our main ad set. So that's why we took a look at overall performance using Triple Well, and we looked at NC CPA, new customer cost per acquisition. And our new customer cost per acquisition actually dropped about, I think it was like $39 and dropped down to $29, or it was like $29 and dropped down to $20. It was doing really good. That just basically means that I'm looking at overall for the store performance, and we're dominant Facebook ads. So I have that ability to be able to do that. If you were like 50% Facebook and 50% TikTok, you have to look at other things too that could be playing an effect there. But our overall NCCPA dropped, which means this particular ad set, this particular DCT, created a positive impact on the business. Did we do anything differently? From an ad set perspective, an ad account perspective, no. We did not do a single thing differently. But we did do things differently from a creative point and a positioning point. And I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Just going over a couple of the DCT rules we follow, just to really recap on that, because I know we'll have some questions around it. We're basically scheduling a DCT to go live at midnight. That's what time we schedule everything. It'll be active for 3 days before we make a decision. These are some of the decisions that we look at. If it doesn't get a lot of spend, that means it's not a good asset. Facebook's basically saying, hey, this is not a good asset at scale. Simple as that. If it gets a lot of spend and CPA tanks for the business, turn it off. So let's say we looked at 123 right here. It's getting majority of spend, but overall CPA for the business, leveraging, a tool like TripleWell, Hyros, or something like that. And again, looking at NC CPA, if that tanks, so like, maybe our target's $20 and we see like a $50 target NCPA, or like our NCCPA is like $50, it's not doing good at all. So let's turn that asset off. Now, if it gets a lot of spend and CPA for the business stays the same or improves, simply leave it on. And then move winning combo over and turn off our DCT once it takes off the winning ad set. So basically just taking 123, taking the winning ad and putting it into broad, our main ad sets, and just letting it run. Now, again, both of these are broad targeting, so just fully transparent on that. So only difference is broad 0720 is our main ad set with all of our winning ads, and 123 is a dynamic ad set with our dynamic creative. Now, next one is if it's on for 1.5 days. So again, we're waiting for 3 days for all of these, but let's say, for example, it runs for about 36 hours and it's getting all spend, but overall target NCPA, our NCPA just completely drops and like not good at all. And you need to basically just turn it off early, go for it. Again, just making sure that it's getting all the spend. So when a DCT isn't getting spend, in our eyes, that's just basically Facebook's way of telling you it's a bad quality asset. You gave it some bad quality creatives, whether it's copy, whether it's the creatives, it's just a bad quality asset. Even though it's getting a good ROAS or a good target CPA, if it's not getting majority of spin or at least a 50-50 spin of main ad set and this, it's not a winning ad. It hasn't created an impact in your business that positively affects your business. Now, if you're convinced that, no, Nick, Facebook don't know what it's doing, I know it's a great ad, then do this. If your campaign is $1,000 a day, go launch a new campaign at $1,000 a day as well. So whatever your campaign is right now that you're testing your ads in and scaling in, because again, we test ads and scale in the same exact campaign. We do not create other campaigns for this. We do one CBO campaign for both. Then whatever that CBO budget is, go create another campaign and put your ad set in there with your DCT ad set that's not getting a spin in there with the exact same budget. Why? Because we want to know what works at scale. So that's why we want to keep the same exact budget. If you put a lower budget, because like, oh, well, Nick, I don't know, I don't want to give them money like that, then put a lower budget. The problem with a low budget is that a low budget does not show us what will work at scale. Let's say we're spending $1,000 a day. For us to test ads at $10 a day, if we find a winning ad at $10 a day, that does not do anything for me, because that just simply shows me, all right, cool, we got a few sales. But that does not mean something at $10 a day will work at $1,000 a day. So that's why we do a CBO campaign and we let Facebook tell us what works at the best scale. Then from there, we make improvements off of that. So when you are stuck and you keep seeing DCTs not spending inside of your ad account, you simply want to build better assets for Facebook, better creatives, better copy, not based off what you think, but what Facebook thinks. I can give a fuck what you think. I literally do not care what my clients say, what my team says, or anything like that. Like, I don't like that. I hate when people say, oh, Nick, I put some really good ads in there. That don't mean shit. That means your perspective, you believe it's a good ad. But at the end of the day, does your perspective of you believing it's a good ad make you more money? I can't tell you how many times we've ran ads before for clients, and the client's like, oh, Nick, we really don't like that ad. And it's fucking pumping them money, like crushing it for them. And then I've had clients before send us ads. They're like, Nick, this is an amazing ad, blah, blah, blah. And we launch in their account and it fucking tanks. So in that perspective, I do not care what what your opinion is on the ad you put in the account. Facebook's ultimately going to tell me, is that a good ad or not? And that's all I care about. I care about what's going to work at scale on Facebook. That's going to make it a total improvement on the business. That's all I give a fuck about. So if you're in that position where you can't quite figure out what to test next, because you've done a lot of different tests, you simply need to categorize your test, and then you need to look at different things to look at. So first off, different personas. We've seen really great results by simply changing the persona. We've seen really good results by changing the desire. What is the desire of your market? This is what your people want, and finding a new desire across your market. And then And when you change your desire, you're also going to have to change the benefit that attaches to that desire as well. So just keep that in mind. Different visuals. If you keep using the same visuals over and over and over, that's being a problem. So you want to, put some new fresh content in the account. Different stages of market awareness. So different stages of market awareness, different, I have plenty of videos on it. And same thing for different levels of market sophistication. Plenty of videos on that as well. And then this was the result of a new desire. We simply just changed the desire across our market. And that's how we found 123. So hope this video helps you guys out, and leave a like, drop a comment with whatever questions you have, because I'll answer them. But yeah, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.